Sit back and relax for an evening with the Thamesmen.
Hello!
Bowie Week.
Bowie Week.
There should be a sign for Bowie Week, like that or something like that.
Do you think so? No.
Well, it's better than that. Anyway, hello everyone. I'm Alex. I'm from San Francisco.
I'm George. I'm from Los Angeles, and I'm nowhere I'm at.
Well, I'm a COVID recoverer.
Yeah. Hey, how you feeling?
Rougher than a bottom, batter's bottom. But the one thing they don't tell you about COVID is you get brain fog.
Okay.
I find myself, I think I need something, and I open the fridge, and then 2 minutes later, I find myself just in the fridge like that. Just like, what am I doing here? You know,
right.
I have to go back to bed.
Wow. All right. Well, glad you made it through, mate, and glad we'd be missing you.
Hashtag COVID survivor.
There you go. Well, it seems to be going around a lot recently, so yeah.
Anyway, welcome to before we get into wibble of male middle-aged problems. Welcome to Bowie Week and the Thamesmen. So one of our subscribers on Patreon, Suzati. Hello, Suzati. Created Bowie Week for us. She sent 5 tracks, 6 tracks, 7 tracks over, showing us and a smorgasbord of how good Bowie is. And we've been stuck into the smorgasbord, and it's been exceptionally tasty.
It's been fantastic. All you can eat Bowie, fantastic. Just
all you can eat Bowie. All you can eat buffet. All you can a Bowie buffet.
Buffet, but not to be confused with the buffet bar, which was the most bizarre thing that we used to like in the good old days. But
buffet bars, people, were pressed meat with coleslaw inside,
and you bought them at a gas station, didn't you?
Yeah, we bought them at a gas station, and however hungover you were, 2 buffet bars normally sorted you out.
Do they still have them in England?
I don't know, but maybe pressed meat should be banned.
They didn't look appetizing, did they?
No,
they looked like something that might have passed through. You know, you're in. Anyway,
it might be something that you found in your cat's litter box.
It did look a bit like that.
We should have done that. We should have just picked one of them up, put them in the wrapper, and given it to our mate Rich, because he ate anything.
No, if it was covered in chocolate, he would have eaten it.
Yeah. Talking of Rich, do you remember he got one time? Oh, sorry, everyone. We're late so much. One time we were at around Nick's house, and we'd been on the old gillyweed, and he got the munchies so badly. He's vegetarian. All he does is eat chocolate, or whatever. And we said, "God, inside there's a whole bowl of chocolate." Oh, I can't tell the story. Anyway, he did. He went inside and he opened the fridge and he got out the big bowl of chocolate, which wasn't chocolate, it was congealed gravy. And then we watched him tuck in. We're all at the window like this. Oh, poor guy.
You were known for that. That was the skiing trip to Mammoth where you made the vegetarian French onion soup for Nick.
I did. It was French onion soup, so it was vegetarian, but I just couldn't find it. I had to use beef. But it had no meat in it, so it's still vegetarian.
No meat. Are you sure?
No meat. Anyway, let's move on. Life on Mars, one of Bowie's most complex and utterly brilliant songs he ever wrote.
Yeah, so we got some notes, and thank you for Suzati and Chris for putting everything together and helping us on this. And so this, interestingly, are you ready? It was written after Bowie's lyrics for music that would become My Way were rejected. We have this annoyance to thank for this masterpiece, as it started out as a parody of My Way. It's kind of interesting that we knew that. Rick Wakeman.
Are you ribbing me? Why throw Rick Wakeman?
Rick Wakeman, because apparently Dudley Moore wasn't available, came in to play piano for the original studio version. He had the demos for Life on Mars and Changes. He later recalled their raw brilliance, the finest selection of songs I have ever heard in one sitting in my entire life. I couldn't wait to get into the studio to record them. Anyway, his voice sounds incredible on this version of Life on Mars, and this was recorded in 1999, the one we're going to look at now. So,
well, it came from the Hunky Dory album, which was the that came out in '73. This was recorded in '71, and it was on the very last day of the recording of the Hunky Dory sessions, right? Which is an amazing album, probably the easiest way to get into Bowie, which is phenomenal. And then they bring Rick Wakeman in, obviously they record this on the very last day.
Wow.
And the piano playing on it is sublime. On the original, I don't know what it's like on this track, but it's just mind-blowingly fantastic. And it is such a complex song. It's brilliant.
Brilliant. Oh, I can't wait. All right.
I don't know who's playing on this, but
we'll see.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wow.
It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, and her mommy is yelling no, and her father has told her to go.
Wow.
But her friend is nowhere to be seen as she walks through her sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view. And she's hooked to the silver screen, but the film is a saddening bore, 'cause she's lived it 10 times or more. It's about to be lived again, as they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. He's in the best-selling show. Is there life on Mars? It's on America's tortured brow. Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow, and the workers have struck for fine, 'cause Lennon's on sale again. See the mice in their million hordes, from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads. Rule Britannia is out of bounds, to my mother, my dog and clowns. But the film is a saddening bore, 'cause I wrote it 10 times or more. It's about to be read again, as they ask me to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. What's in this best-selling show? Is there life on Mars?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Michael. Mike Garson, ladies and gentlemen.
Mike Garson on piano.
What do you say about that?
I didn't want it to end. It was pure perfection in songwriting, just lyrical genius. Like the use of the words, the way it painted a picture, and I don't know. Maybe I've never really listened that closely before, and I just mind blown.
If you are a parent and you've got kids, go and buy Hunky Dory and play it non-stop, because all the songs are that accessible. My parents did that, so by the age of 8, I knew every single line to that song, and it was. I loved it as a kid, and Andy Warhol and all that, all the rest of it. It's fun, it's so accessible. It's so brilliant. But that was so magnetic. It was him and a pianist.
Yeah.
What a pianist.
Yeah. No. But his delivery is so good. Like I said, I didn't want it to end. I was like hooked on a good story. It could have carried on with amazing. Like just the images he was painting, like the sailors in the dance halls and the all those things. It just it transported me to a different place.
Well, we haven't even touched things like Ziggy Stardust. We're just picking particular and yet we can pick out, or Suzati picked out this song and this performance. It's not just a good song. It's one of the best songs ever written.
Ridiculous how good it is.
Yeah, no, it's in the top 50 songs of modern music ever written. It's up there with Bohemian Rhapsody as well. It is that amazingly good. And I can't remember the style. It's a particular style. It's of an artist, and I can't remember his name. Maybe I'll look it up. Maybe I won't. But what they do is they write rhyming couplets, and then they cut them up on paper and they throw them on the floor. So Mickey Mouse growing up a cow, or there's lemons on sale again, and they mix them all up and then they pull them together. And that's how he got the lyrics for a lot of those. Mm-hmm. But you still got to have the lyrical ability to be able to pick amazing couplets and rhymings, from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads.
Yeah,
just absolutely.
But it had a consistency, obviously, and like the sort of like Rule Britannia, ruled out of Browns or whatever. I can't remember the exact lyric, but it was like
my mother, my wife, or to my mother, my family and clowns.
Yeah, just fantastic. It was just I'm absolutely kind of gobsmacked by that track, to be honest with you.
Breaking the song down also in how it was written and the key changes and the chords picked, they also if you take it all the way down just to the songwriting, it's sublime, absolutely sublime to be able to get that series of chords together. That was a super complex, song to pull together. But I've never heard that version. Absolutely brilliant. I do know that Mick Ronson, again, we spoke about him before. He did on the original. He did all the string arrangement as well.
Okay,
which is brilliant on it.
When that came in, that sort of swell, it was like just perfect. Yeah,
for a live version, brilliant. And again, he's changed genre again, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he's just he's dropped the suit, he's dropped the kind of Americana look, and he's gone into like this relaxed, easy. It's just being able to pull that one out of your catalogue, just as one of maybe
one of yours. I'll just play the Life on Mars, shall I? Like, damn it.
On Ricky Gervais, they remember, was that program you like? Was it Extras?
Extras, yeah. When David Bowie at the end just destroys Ricky Gervais's character.
Apparently he's Ricky Gervais said, why don't you can you write a song? And Bowie said, yeah, sure, like what? He goes, something like Life on Mars. And Bowie apparently replied like, oh yeah, that's right. I'll just write a masterpiece like Life on Mars for you.
If we can find that clip and drop it in, I think we should, because that was such a good episode.
I think I've sold out, to be honest, but yeah, it's difficult, isn't it, to keep your integrity when you're going for that first.
Little fat man who sold his soul.
The
Little fat man who sold his dream. Chubby little loser. Chubby little loser. National joke. No, not chubby little loser. No. Pathetic little fat.
That was one of the finest bits of TV. So.
Wow, thank you, Suzzati. Thank you so much. I'd never seen that before. I've never seen that performed live before.
No, that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
More than brilliant. It was one of the best videos I've seen here. It was brilliant.
Yeah. Magic. Excellent. Well, I think we've got one more track left of Bowie week, haven't we?
Yeah, I wonder what it could be.
What can it be? So come back, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you on the flip side.